Welcome Virgo, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot and I'm getting ready to do your February 2022 reading. I have already laid out the horoscope axes for your reading with the Shulton Tarot, and I will clarify some of those cards with the Egyptian deck and then finish it off with an oracle card. If you find this reading helpful, enjoyable, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate all of you who have supported me with love, likes, subscribes, shares, and comments. So let's get started, Virgo, with the Eight of Cups, the card that's indicating the overall energy for you in February. And this is you moving away from a situation that has outlived its usefulness and significance to you. The Eight of Cups feels like an emotional depletion. It feels as though you've hung on and invested everything that you possibly could into a situation that is no longer satisfying. As you move away, you are surrendering and releasing this project in such a way that you are finding peace rather than resolution. You're looking for peace and you're moving towards higher levels, deeper meaning, levels of meaning. In the first house, we have the Star card. This is beautiful. The Star card indicates that you are gaining a vision through some dark valleys and mountains. You have been through many challenges, some dark times here, I sense, some times of complete overwhelm and regarding the recovery of some great work that you've been involved in, a lot of catch up, a lot of excessive demands by others on you, and you have tried to meet these demands to a point of exhaustion and depletion. However, your hope has been restored through a vision, a glimpse of some truth, of some opportunity in the distance is emerging for you. And this is your star. This is your hope and your faith. And one of the beautiful things about this card is that it asks us to have faith in our vision, to have faith in your truth moving forward, that you are on the path and that you, in fact, are doing a major healing of external and internal forces within you so that you are more closely aligned with your ultimate vision and hope for your community and your own growth. The fourth house is the house of your home, your past, your history. The Ace of Cups shows a tremendous new start, a new opportunity for you, Virgo. Here you are opening up the emotional resources, your ability and willingness to look at the feelings that you have experienced throughout this rather dark time, throughout this investment you've made, and you are releasing the lessons of the past. You are exploring the emotions, the range of emotions that you have experienced through this time, recognizing that in fact the challenges you faced have taught you many lessons. You've learned many things. You have opened up in ways that are still somewhat uncomfortable to you, perhaps, and you are prioritizing your needs, your emotional needs for closure and for hope moving forward, and the feelings that gives rise to. These are ecstatic feelings of flow, of the ability and willingness to take care of yourself, to be vulnerable, to heal up and face those difficult challenges and let them go, release them. Choose your higher self, your higher possessions, your higher ability, the part of you, your potential is what I'm trying to say, not possessions. Your potential is something that you are glimpsing again. You're being returned to a time of greater innocence or a natural flow of talents, interests, relationships, and abilities. In the seventh house, you have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess here is, again, reinforcing that your significant relationship with yourself is now returned to an exploration of not simply your lived experiences on earth, but your ancestry, your personal history, your cultural history as a site of memory. And these memories are helping you to verify and confirm what you know to be best for you. This is a card of extreme wisdom. This is wisdom that you hold closely to your chest, closely to your heart. And this, in fact, shows you pouring this wisdom, this knowledge, and this ability to know what's best, moving forward, not simply for yourself, but know what's best to pursue the best path forward on behalf of your goals, your targets, your efforts, the work that you want to accomplish. This is also helping you to move forward this hopeful vision and desire. It's helping to anchor this vision which feels fresh and a destination for you. It's verifying the historical validity, the ancestral validity of your vision and the path that you are on. The 10th house is the Strength card, and this is absolutely stunning. With the Star card, I see this and the Eight of Cups really telling the story that the Strength card is what has been the aspect of your spiritual development that has moved you through this investment in your past, and is helping you to recognize that you have matured beyond the resources, the community that you've created here. You have, again, been a caretaker. You have been a tower of strength, literally, as the cactus can exemplify, hosting a diverse community of needs. That can be the needs of your family, it can be the needs of your students or your clients, whoever is receiving the benefits of your services. You have held up your end of fulfilling those expectations, for feeding the spirit, feeding this uplifting and feeding, nurturing, and caring for this community. That has been because you have matured into recognizing that your giving is also a form of receiving, because oftentimes in your role as the caregiver, you have not received the superficial or social care that you might have liked to. You have been the strength and you have hosted the needs of others. However, that has garnered you this incredible perseverance that has allowed you to move through these difficulties with the understanding that has gained you this vision of hope that is before you. It has also helped you to recognize the ancestral support, the support in your community, those that are aligned with you in the invisible realms throughout time. And this is affirming you as a beacon as you move towards the vision of prosperity and hope before you. I'm going to clarify these cards for Virgo with the Egyptian deck. The Star card I'm clarifying with the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So this is indicating some of the growth and process of maturation you've been involved in. The Five of Swords indicates where you have second-guessed yourself, were unsure, imagine the conflict and betrayal of others, recognizing those not working in your favor, the challenges and conflicts that are a part of your environment that you have worked through in your efforts to debate, discuss, or come to some consensus around what needs to be done. I'm getting a strong educational vibe from this reading. The Nine of Swords indicates that you have looked closely at the failures of the institutions you're involved in, all of the institutions. This is you looking at the organizational failures and the cultural failures of this institution that is designed for service. This has been difficult as you've understood how this institution did not support your development and ways in which the institution continues to not support, fail at the development of its clients, its audience, its students. And this is part of what has given you the ability to persevere through these challenges, to hold court, to be able to provide an environment where these discussions and these critical looks can occur. I'm going to clarify the High Priestess with the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is repeated here. How beautiful. I'm seeing that you are understanding yourself as a font, as a spiritual warrior, as a cultural warrior in some way. I see you as understanding, revisiting your own source, and that source is in your immediate family, your childhood or coming of age formation. This can also be your history, your ancestry, and finding the wealth, the resources in your body, your memory, your history of knowledge. This is allowing you to gain a sense of stability, protection, and practical application as well. It also indicates a desire on your part to guide some aspect of your cultural history, personal history, the stories of your lives and the lives of people like you. There's a desire to guard this legacy, to guard these stories, and to be sure that they are recognized as the foundation for your cultural expansion and growth. I'm going to finally clarify not the Strength, but the Ace of Cups here. So we have the Death card and the Fool. I like this. There's a lot of major arcana cards here, which indicates that you are going through major transitions, as many of us are. The Death card indicates that this, in fact, is a major transition occurring. But this transition, you have applied self-love and healing to the experiences of loss and grieving that you are undergoing right now. You're recognizing that you're clearing space for new ways of doing things, a new exploration, a new beginning in which you prioritize your journey, your growth and expansion, understanding that this is part of your purpose, and you are experiencing it as a kind of emotional liberation. This is you taking all the responsibilities towards others, putting those in your backpack, and moving out into a new direction, a new, very unfamiliar direction. This is an emotional landscape. This is an expressive landscape. And my sense is it's returning you to an earlier form of expression, a form of expression that can only be experienced in an intimate and private way, in an intimate and private community, even on your own, in your own private space. So there is a creativity that I'm seeing here that is being unleashed. It's not being unleashed, you are choosing it. You are choosing this new creative power that you are revisiting and bringing everything that you've gained, you've learned, you've taught, you've shared along with you to a level at which you serve more and more people, larger and larger communities. Virgo, I'm going to finish up this reading with an oracle card that's a combination of the language of flowers and the crystal oracle. If you're enjoying this reading, if you find it useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. I welcome your comments and appreciate all of the energy, your attention, and your time. And for Virgo, I'm going to grab this Herkimer. I was going to say citrine. The Herkimer crystal, keyword is dreams. I'm constantly manifesting my dreams into reality. I'm going to leave this here, Virgo. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. I thank you for your time, and until next time, Namaste.